Hi everybody, this is Hunter with Team Jesse Art and Comics. Playing for you now is the rendering of another Baddie card, the Fiendish Gazer. Just like the other cards, I'm going to do a little thing for it, and if you stay through to the end, you can hear about its stats. And remember folks, to roll on. Okay, let's go! In another time, in another place, a wizard takes off their cap and places it upon a wooden head atop their dresser. They disrobe and lay within their plush bedding. The day's long hours of advising the king on matters of magic and concerns of the kingdom weigh heavily upon the head of this court mage. Not long after the wizard's head hits the downy softness of the goose-feather pillow of their bed, do they fall into a deep slumber. The unrelenting thoughts regarding the day's events are hard to fight back. Worry and anguish over their results cause a series of wisps and flickering lights in the mage's mind's eye to dance in the quiet of the night. A ballet of shining pips toddles through the ether of the dreams. On a normal night, this would be nothing but a playful dream, a performance to delight the wizard's anxious mind after a hard day's work for the kingdom. But tonight, something pushes itself to the foreground of the mage's unconscious thoughts. Something within is clawing to the surface, begging to be brought into reality. The wizard tries to fight the urge of this intrusive thought with all the might of their subconscious. But the will to exist, the power of its desire, is too strong. All the force and might of the wizard's will is not enough to stave off this thought. The mysterious presence grows and evolves, latching onto the playful, innocent wisps of the mage's dream, pulling itself to the surface. A hideous face emerges from thought and mind, with a toothy grin on a pustulous orb. One gigantic eye gleams in the center of this orb, and 6 tentacles burst forth from its mass. Capping the ends of each tentacle, yet more eyes look about to survey its new life. The wizard startles into wakefulness. In a cold sweat, they find themselves still within their room. They clutch the plush covers, feeling their tangibility, to ground themselves back in reality. It was only a dream, they think to themselves, trying to steel their nerves. Shaking, they raise themselves from the bed and approach a water basin next to a mirror by the window. Staring back at them from the mirror, the fiendish gazer smiles a sharp-toothed grin and growls, "Thank you." For it is now alive and free to wreak whatever horrible intent it has upon the world. Woo boy, what a nightmare. Well, if you stayed this long, you may as well hear what the thing can do. They have a hearty 12 hit points, making them very difficult to dispatch. Their base attack isn't outstanding at +2, but not to worry, there's something far worse available to it. They have a decent defense at +3, and boy can they move. 10 squares of movement push them across the battlefield like the Flash. And now, for the real power of these creatures, supernatural spells allow the Fiendish Gazer to cast one of the following each round: Fireball, Fear, Shrink, Thorny Vines, Blessed Hand, and Life Drain. Now, each of these powers are described in their own videos when the spell card videos come out, so follow me, and you'll see them in the future. These nasty creatures exist from the nightmares of powerful magic users. They gain sentience and physical form from a powerful will to exist. On their emergence into the world, they steal a drop of the mage's power and gain supernatural abilities.